I've been using Google as my main smart home platform for years now, but it's more like forever. It's the easiest to start with. It works both with an Android and an iPhone. Google Assistant is miles away as far as voice assistant compared to the other options out there. And Google services are most likely the best part of having Google as a platform. In this video, let's talk about what made me start with it in the first place instead of the other smart home platforms, why I think you should or shouldn't start with Google Home too. Hi, this is Art from Few Texts Later, and today we will talk about why I'm considering changing my smart home platform and why you should too. Especially if you are thinking of starting a smart home from scratch and you want Google to control everything for you, or if you are in the stage of building one and got a couple Nest Minis, for example. Just a disclaimer, most of the Google devices that we are about to feature in this video were sent to us, but those companies had no input in making this video. And you can check our website at fewtextlater.com to see our written content about tech and smart home, from news, deals, and reviews. Link is in the description below. So, why would you pick Google as a platform? First reason why is, for me personally, like what I mentioned earlier, Google is by far the easiest way to start a smart home with. It is accessible to both an Android or an iPhone. Availability of their products are within reach to most countries. Services like Drive, Photos, Search, Docs, Sheets, and more are available to most consumers as long as you have a Gmail account. Speaking of Gmail, posted by EarthWeb that there are 1.8 billion Gmail users worldwide. That is 22.5% of all human life. Crazy, right? So it makes sense to have a Google Home chosen platform if you are someone who uses Gmail. I'm not saying that if you have a Gmail account, you cannot sign up or start your smart home with Amazon or Apple, which definitely you can, but it makes a lot of sense to have Google Home since their devices are well integrated with Google services. For example, you can ask your Google Assistant to add something in your list. By default, it will be added to Google Keep. Or if you want to set a calendar event, well, you guessed it, it will be added to your Google Calendar by default. Second is the Google Assistant and the Google Home app itself. Like this video that MKBHD created a while back comparing all smart AI assistants from Google, Samsung, Apple, and Amazon. Google Assistant is the best in class. He made different tests and see who is the clear winner, and obviously Google Assistant took the crown. With Google's machine learning and through Google search, Google Assistant was able to compile all information with everything that is in the world. That means if you can make a quick Google search about something, you can ask the Google Assistant and almost certainly it will provide you the best answer for it. Since I mentioned the Google Home app, Google just revamped the Google Home app after the Matter standard was released. This UI is my first choice if we compare Google Home app versus Amazon versus Apple Home app. Google and Apple has almost the same exact UI where this main view of all your devices, you can create favorites and everything is laid out for you in a glance. And with Amazon, it's too busy in my opinion. Once you open the app, you got so many options which is confusing for most users. Third reason is the smartphone support. Again, Google Home works with both Android and iOS devices, same as Amazon's Alexa, and Apple Home only works with iOS. The only slight edge with Google Home on both Android and iPhone compared to Amazon is that you can cast media to any smart speakers or displays you have in your home. If you don't know what cast means, basically you can transfer music or media from your phone, regardless if it's an Android or an iPhone, to any Google Assistant enabled speakers and displays. Where with Amazon, there's no way to transfer your music from your phone to an Echo, for example. Last reason why I pick Google over other smart home platform is the affordability of the devices that works with Google's platform. By the way, Amazon is clearly leading among smart home platforms with the amount of brands and services that works with their platform. Google is second. But after working with a ton of smart devices for over 4 years now, I would say 98% of all devices that I was able to play around that works with Amazon works with Google too. I know there are still hundreds, probably thousands of other brands out there that only works with Amazon and not with Google. But for now, the sheer number of devices that I personally use have definitely works with Google. So with that being said, why I'm thinking of switching platforms. After using Google speakers and displays with the compatible smart home devices to the platform, with how the app is set up, everything is almost perfect. With only downside of not having a routine or automation that can be triggered by sensors. It's been 4 years and until today, I'm still waiting for Google to release an update that allows users to create a routine and that routine can be triggered by a motion sensor, for example. Currently, routines can only be triggered by voice command, time of the day, when an alarm is dismissed, or when a device does something. I thought that the last option would give us the ability to trigger routines with a sensor, but apparently not. Not having a set of actions run when someone is in the area or when the door is open or closed is not smart at all. Shouting to a speaker to do something is not smart. Why not just flip the switch, right? For me, a smart home is a home that automatically adjusts to your needs without needing your input. That's why Amazon's and Apple's automation is so powerful, not to mention Home Assistant. For now, I will keep using the Google Home platform mainly through voice, but other than that, I will stick with Amazon for routines that runs to the cloud and HomeKit for local automations. And yeah, there you go. Those are the reasons why you should or shouldn't start with Google as your smart home platform. What do you think? If I missed something, let me know in the comments below. This is Art again from Few Text Later. Thanks for watching and see you in our next video.